Alright, time for a Vi game. This is going to be a beginner-esque style video for Vi. I'll explain everything in detail when it comes to mechanics, how I play fights, play the map, everything. So, yeah. I'll be facing a Briar here, which is... I don't know the matchup, honestly. I would assume it's decent for me, but I don't know, really. I don't want to clear towards the Malphite. It doesn't do anything. Riven is just gonna probably just have to chill. If she doesn't want to give me a leash, that's fine. But yeah, I ideally want one because Vi's initial clear is pretty bad. I'm gonna go over there, clear towards bot because Ziggs Zyra is definitely gonna push Vayne under her turret. So there's more of a kill pressure potential there than there would be on top because a Malphite is just not gonna be a viable gank. Now, I would like to generally start on blue buff on Vi, because a blue start on Vi is more of an efficient clear due to having all of your abilities, all your Q and E going into the AoE camps where you would need them more so. So that's why blue starting is generally nicer. But obviously clearing towards a Malphite is not the move, so we're starting red anyway. Purely from a clear perspective, obviously, right? So... auto attack that one more time. Just gonna smite out the red buff here. Main thing here is you want to always try to make sure to use your blast shield off cooldown. So what you see me do here is I'm not using my other E until my blast shield's off cooldown, so I can hold my shield up for the most time possible. This is important because that's what's going to give you a lot more clear speed, or a lot more healthy clear potential. What I wanted to say there instead of clear speed. So yeah. More HP saved allows you to potentially survive things better, or just, you know, better sustainability, which can help you in later fights when you're fighting over like a scuttle or in a gank or something. If you have more health, that is beneficial. We're losing a little bit more health here because we have a bit of an AoE clear potential gap there. Okay. That's not really too gankable, to be honest. Briar went for an early gank, that's fine. My blast shield didn't proc. I must have not had it up yet. That's actually losing me a lot of HP here, sadly. I comboed it into it, assuming I'd just get the blast shield proc and be fine, but I did not. That's not gonna die. I have to do one more auto attack. Okay. Gonna finish the full clear here. I'm gonna do the Gromp first for a better respawn on my second sequence. Okay, kill on Ziggs. Interesting. Use the Q there to get the blast shield again. Save myself a little bit more HP. We're gonna finish this clear. The red side clear is definitely slower for Vi, so definitely keep that in mind. Here, as you can see, I'm not very fast. I'm only gonna finish at like 330 now. If I smite this, basically, which I will, but, you know. Blue is definitely faster, so if you have an option for blue to be better, then do go for it. But in this game, I don't really have that option because clearing towards a Malphite just is not going to work for anything. I don't want to do it. I think a mid lane gank is more likely than a bot lane gank would be at this stage because obviously my bot lane is not there. So we're just going to see if we can walk at the Z here in this situation. Let's wait for the wave a little bit to walk up so I get a better angle on this. He has too little energy right here to afford to use his W, so I can just go in there. He aggroes to me if I step there. Don't get to fight him there, he's too healthy. So I can't do anything there, sadly. The wave should be fine. Briar doesn't actually push this, so it should be really good for Ahri. So, I thought I was recalling game. God, I must have been Briar bleed, actually. That's annoying. I wasted a lot of time there thinking I was recalling. Alright, back first here and get the Dirk. We do not want to go for another rotation of our clear. We can afford our Dirk, so we have to get the Dirk here. Now I'm just going to go start up here and clear down towards Dragon, hopefully. Briar should be clearing up for her second sequence. Might be a small chance that Malphite goes aggressive and walks turret here, so I can actually go for a top lane kill. We can ask for Malphite flash, whether it's up or not. At this point, he dies pretty easily to our combo. If he doesn't have flash, he is dead. If he does have flash, then... oh, he just hit 6. Oh, God. I mean, it's still possible. Riven doesn't answer me, sadly, so there's that, but... He's gonna ult away here. Yep. Damn. Alright, well, if he had, like, because he had 6 there, I don't get the kill. This might lose me Dragon now, though, sadly. If he didn't hit 6 there, I think I would have been okay, maybe. But whatever, you know. There was a small chance there for a kill because he pushed up. Relatively low health. We just clear it down. Mid lane might be possible. Trying to catch our camp respawns. There is that small chance that for that top lane one I do get punished by either them getting Dragon here or me losing some of my bot side camps, which would be good from the enemy jungler, but unlikely, I believe. Him walk up for the turret here. Or he backs in a bad spot. Walk up first. Walk out of vision with this. Oh, that didn't hit him, really? It's not worth chasing. I'm not gonna get him. Okay, don't get that. Okay, fair enough. Briar top. Alright. Bot Scuttle just spawned. Briar is gonna insta back here. Don't think I can actually get the chance to Dragon if she insta resets there. Thought that Q was actually gonna hit, but it didn't. It sucks. There's like this. We see a dot here, so the ward's gone, which means I can go for this gank. Because we see the dot here, we can go for this gank. Should be a dead Zyra. Oh, the heal came in. Oh, okay. Oh. I don't get the kill because he healed the Zyra, so whatever, man. I can't go in on this because we know Briar is bot lane pretty much for a fact. So we cannot deal with that situation. We saw the Briar recall on top side, so I have to respect the fact that she's just here. I can't deal with that. Fight that out. Hold the wave slightly here, which is fine. There's a small chance Briar insta-drakes here, I suppose she could. But I'm not gonna go check that right now, I don't think. Would she? No, okay, she doesn't. Good. I saw her move in a way that might mean she goes for my wolves here. Nope. Okay, we're good. Now, if she goes for Dragon here, that'd actually be good for me. So we're gonna pay a bit of attention. She did seem to walk down towards her Krugs. I think the Dragon's unlikely at this point. I should be able to instantly go Rift Herald here, actually. Because I saw her move down, right? I mean, I could go gank mid with ult.
Shut down.
This dude's dead. Go Mr. Charm, please. I'm gonna ult this guy right away. That way he doesn't get to hit my Ahri. Okay, Ahri did die. Not the best. Clean out the wave as quickly as possible then. I'll smite that too. Just some extra speed. Need to get that into the turret as quick as I can. I can move up here because Malphite is pushing in the wave on Riven. Riven does have ult. There's kill chances here. I do believe his ult is up. Which makes it less likely, but we see Briar bot lane, so it's going to be a 2v1 anyway. He does have very tanky stats at the moment, so it's a little bit concerning. I do have quite a good amount of armor penetration, so he realistically does die if Riven gets her ult off. Nice. Close one, but works. Nice. Good. Not too bad. We knew exactly where Briar was, so the gank is not risky whatsoever. Like, unless Malphite somehow has the damage to actually kill my top laner there before she gets her ultimate off. He doesn't have Zed ult, so I don't think I have to worry, actually. Oh, how do you not get the charm on? Oh, wait, you did get the charm, okay. No, you have to be kidding me, man. Really? That is really annoying. Please don't leave, please don't leave, please don't leave, please don't leave.
An ally has been slain.
How did he not die there? Oh, thank you for the cover, Ahri. I actually really appreciate this one. Oh, that's a Malphite. I cannot do anything about that. The cover so I can get the scuttle is really, really nice there. The fact that Zed didn't die there is really unfortunate. Oh well. She did hit a charm, so it's whatever. We did just lose some vision there, though, sadly. The vision loss was definitely unfortunate. Okay, so max W second here. It's absolutely the way to go. If you max E second these days, you are pulling yourself quite hard. So definitely don't do that. And Briar is in a pretty good spot with her 2 kills, I would say. Alright. Clean this up. There might be some chances for a top lane gank here. I do have a lot of money though, so backing is on my high priority list at the moment, for sure. Ahri is backing as well, so Rift Herald's off the table. I think the gank on top is too risky with Briar potentially being there, which he was like in the vicinity. So I'm not going to go for that either. We're just going to buy our Eclipse, spend our money, and be okay with that. We're going to go for our bot side camps here then. Maybe a bot lane gank. Briar is also not going for Rift Herald. I still have some time on it. I don't want to go for the Rift Herald out of base here, considering this, but also considering I'd lose all my bot side camps if I did, realistically. So that's not good. My bot lane completely backed off, so a bot lane gank instantly is out of the question. Even though I would like to, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I need to wait for my Vayne, which is definitely going to be one more camp here. There's definitely some ganking opportunities after this, though. I'm going to go bot here. Use the plant over the wall. They are very far up there. But it should be free. I'm going to go for Zyra first. We ult Zyra here as well. Okay, let's go. I ult Zyra there because in that instant my ult will hit 2. So I can hit both of them, which is good. They do get bot turret there for quite a lot of money, but I do get 2 kills out of it, so it's not too bad for me. Now I'm just going to quickly do my wolves and then go for the Rift Herald if at all possible. We saw the Briar ult come from an angle that means that she is definitely on bot side of the map right now as well. She might even cover for bot lane turret here, perhaps. No, the wave is not there. Gonna have to walk mid lane here. Can't make that over the wall. My Q is gonna time out. Yeah, that sucks. I needed to hold it there because if I make it over the wall, it's over. But if I don't, then yeah, it's not. He might walk in this direction, which could give me a kill. Okay. That should be okay-ish. Is it not really? What the heck, man? Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus Christ. Okay, Vayne with the cleanup. I do lose turret plate potential here. Burst this guy out real quick. I was able to land quite a nice combo there. Did she get it? I don't think she did she? Okay, so no Rift Herald turret platings for me this game. That's okay. I'm gonna just hit this turret for as many platings as possible to share that money with my Ahri. Alright, before we continue with the rest of this video, I quickly wanted to mention that about 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So it would be greatly appreciated if you consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this one. I can still pick up that Rift Herald, but yeah, this game not too great of a Rift Herald chance unless I wanted to really risk it. So it's okay. Should be able to get 3. Nope, never mind. Build him, CC lock him, and burst him out. Oh, I'm gonna die to Briar. Yeah, there's no way I survive that. Good Briar ult. Ahri should hopefully not die here. Okay, she doesn't die. That's good. Fair enough. I had no way of getting out of that play alive, honestly. So, sucks for me, but I think in this situation here, it's very likely that Briar now takes the Rift Herald. Unless she goes for Dragon, which would be an option too, perhaps. But, yeah. Okay. I will run out of base and go for Dragon here at this point. The Rift Herald, I think, is more likely to be gone. I could just contest and go for the Drake, which I think is better at this stage, because I'm not going to get any turret plating gold out of the Rift Herald, and there's the Rift Herald kill. Not a great game for me in Rift Herald on this one, but it is whatever. I'm going to clean these 2 camps down towards the Dragon. a bit low on camp clears. Hello, pet. Can you finish this off, please? Start. Please. Please. Hello. You just hit the dragon, please. What are you doing, man? Alright, well, I think it should still be enough clear speed. Hopefully. If it's not, then it's real sad. But okay, it's still enough clear speed. Nice. Go for Ziggs. Nice. Ziggs is by himself, so we absolutely go for him there. There's a Zed. I'm gonna go for the Zed here. Ah, but... Good damage reduction timing. Still dies. Go for Zed because the only other way he has is in. I didn't expect him to still have ult, to be honest, but I guess that's fine. But if I get the flash Q on him, you can flash Q for absolute max distance every single time, or you can Q flash, which is possible, but not very recommended because it's very easy to misjudge your distance and lose distance for no reason. So don't recommend that at all. He is just mostly use auto attack resets. All it is. Alright, not too bad. Got the dragon. Finish this out. We'll have a pretty nice back here as well. Getting the cleaver pickup. By the way, for your mythic as well, I'm switching back to Eclipse for those wondering. I did, after the item changes, switch to Gore Drinker for a while with Shojin. But after like some extra changes to that, the Eclipse just ended up being better again, basically. Eclipse is just really strong on Vi. It gives a lot of additional early game tempo as well. So, yeah. We ended it back at Eclipse as our mythic. The rest of the build's relatively the same. Just the same as it was. Gonna ult this guy close to distance on the Ziggs. Finish him off as well. Need to knock at Malphite ulted here. Finish him off with Smite there. I'm gonna die to Zed ultimate here, but I do get a quadra kill. That's fine. I think that's a respectable trade, obviously. I'm just trying to focus the lowest HP targets first and trying to burst combo them out. Obviously, max Q charge is the ideal thing to hit initially. After that, if you close the distance with ult, always try to like ult auto attack E for an auto attack reset. And besides that, I was just making sure to auto attack reset with E as much as possible. And Q priority targets, like the Briar was the freest kill out of everyone there. So I go Briar first, then Zed, then Malphite was obviously going to be lost on that list. So I don't prioritize hitting Malphite whatsoever at all. I definitely don't want to be doing that. I'm going to go for Dev's Dance here first, because this is going to be the better item in this game specifically. Like as a first item out of the two. Like I want to go Dev's Dance Maw. And Maw will be great against those two, but at the moment I have to worry more about like Briar Zed damage than those two, generally speaking. So the armor will be something I get first. And then I'll go for the Maw after. Clean this up. That Rift Herald shouldn't get any value, that's good. Nice. Getting some kills. You see the Zyra on bot lane there, so we can see if I can walk down here real quick to potentially clean it up. There's a ward here. I'll just clear. I've had a Rift Herald at this stage in the game. I'll be looking for the tier 2 turret. This one. This one is worth 600 gold. This one's worth 600 gold. So those would be turrets I would be looking for. I'm not gonna go engage that Zyra, and the reason I'm not doing that, I could ult her there technically, right? But if Briar is behind her or anything of that sort, I'm just instantly dead. Zed, Briar, whoever that might be. So I'm not gonna engage Zyra when I have no vision. There's no reason to do that. That is very, very risky and might get me killed very easily as well. Ult this guy because my ult will also clip the Zed and then finish off the Ziggs. And finish him off as well. Getting some good combo resets on this. I have my W max these days, so this guy dies pretty quickly against me with a lot of armor shred. There we go. Good. 44 seconds on Dragon. Like, I'm waiting with my ult for good chances, like, right? Like, there, the Zed's gonna die to the dash damage of my ultimate, so I just ult the Ziggs instead of ulting Zed. Those things are important. Trying to realize what your ult's actually going to hit is very, very important. Try to always ult the furthest target in the enemy team. Like if the enemy team is positioning themselves here and there's a target behind them, you always want to ult the target behind them if you can, because then the dash will go through the entire enemy team, and that's going to make it easier for you to, well, hit everything, clean it up easier, get like better ult damage out of it, because your ult damage is very significant. So yeah, that is going to be nice. Knocks them to the side, CCs them as well. So always try to land your ult on a target that will allow your ult to hit the most targets. So behind the enemy team, ideally, is what you want to look for. Okay, that's a Briar right there. Pounce towards Riven. Riven is quite low. I think there should be a Ziggs here. Yep. I'll just ult you. He was not within range of me, but I can just finish him off here for free. So I'll do that for sure. Is Briar gonna beat that? I mean, Briar didn't build a tanky item initially, so she is losing quite a little sustainability, durability in these fights. Just hurting her quite a bit. Actually going like Gore Drinker first is big because of that sustainability. If you're going something like Duskblade first, or, you know, squishy stuff like Kraken Slayer, what this guy did, you are really hurting yourself because you're losing a tremendous amount of durability. And that is just not very good. Just losing durability on what's already a squishy self-taunt champion is kind of asking to die in a lot of situations, honestly. I would really like to get this bot turret for 600 gold, so kind of what I'm looking at here as well. Yeah, probably won't be able to do it. Their respawn times are not nearly long enough for that. Let's go for Malphite. I have enough armor penetration to really significantly hurt him, I think. Okay, maybe not. Gonna get Malphite ulted here. I have to leave this situation. My Ahri decided to push full-on push mid instead of... Didn't hit him, really? Oop. Follow him with ult. He ulted me. Doesn't matter. I have a shield. I can engage that. My Ahri decided to go for the mid push there, so I instantly didn't really want to continue the fight on the Malphite in that situation, because it was going to get too risky. Go for Briar first, because it's an easier kill compared to the Malphite, so I'm not trying to focus him. We also saw Ziggs bombs in this general area, so we can check for him real quick, maybe. Okay, Ziggs walked in towards that direction. That's fine, then. But they didn't actually kill Malphite. I thought they would. Okay, he dashed himself forward into my ability, which I'll take. Let's just blast plant over here. That might be a mistake. Did I get too greedy? Does Malphite still have ultimate? Surely not, right? No, he doesn't. Okay, we're good. Right now, I want to make sure I deny Briar as many things as possible if I can. So all of her camps is what I'm looking for. As you can see, basically all of my jungle camps are permanently up at this stage in the game, and I'm just looking to prioritize the enemy junglers' camps. The more I can sequence through their camps, if I have any kind of lead, the better it's going to be, and my own camps don't matter that much. My own camps will only be a thing I can clear now. For example, when I'm falling back to something, when my team is not walking forward on the map. If I have something to fall back towards, that's what my camps will be, but the priority will lie in the enemy junglers' camps in these types of games. If you have any type of lead, any type of pressure, you always want to do this. If you, in these types of situations, when your team is walking forward, are clearing your own camps, you are really, really trolling yourself and your team. That is a big mistake that you cannot be that you simply cannot make. Get this. At this stage in the game, these boots aren't that good, so we're just going to go for some defensive ones. I do say that, but honestly, I mean, I could just get steel caps. I was not... the mercs aren't that good here. Steel caps are decent-ish, I believe, but also not amazing. I suppose in this specific game, I could have held on to those CDR boots, honestly. Could have. But yeah, generally I don't, because defensive boots are worth more. Like a survivability is worth more. You already have a tremendous amount of ability haste, as you can see from other things. You have 88 haste, so the haste diminishes a bit in value the higher you go. So it is not as worth to hold those boots at those stages in the game, but it is really good to have those boots for most of the early mid game, because they just provided a tremendous amount of ability haste for those stages when you don't have the items yet to give you the ability haste to compensate for it, if that makes sense. Alright. Try to get a 3-stack W with your smite combination. It is always gonna, like, it's gonna up your chances of landing that smite. I mean, I'm pretty well off, so I can just do this. Ult Z, which is... okay, he didn't get the best position on it. He jumps or gets out on me with his ult. We prioritize peeling for the team here, so we hit those champions first. Squishiest target takes priority. So we don't focus on Malphite, we go for the Ziggs, who's right next to him. I was trying to get it. I should have clicked an ult that was slightly better. I thought the Z ult was going to be good because he W behind his team. And then I can get a nice ult out of it or something along those lines. That didn't happen. So, yeah, my ult was not the best there. Because if I land that ult on like 4 or 5 people, that would have been an instant fight win. And which is what I thought was going to happen when I ult the Z and he drags that through his team. But that didn't happen. So, obviously, it only hit the Malphite at that stage. I could have ulted the Zyra for a potential better ult. And have a better fight situation out of that deal. Which would have been better, obviously. But, yeah. That's all good. Okay, as long as you keep in mind the ult thing, right? Like, you want to hit as many targets as possible with that as you can. Like, as many targets as you can, actually. I need to get 94 gold, so I'll quickly get that for my last item here. From the Gromp. We clean this out. That's enough gold. Let's go. Get the final item in the Guardian Angel here. If, by the way, as well for your build, if the enemy team is full AD, don't get Maw, obviously. It's not a good item at that point. You should get... I mean, you can get an extra armor item, which is fine, but generally I get Steraks at that point. Just a very nice shield, extra tenacity, you know, health as well scales really nicely with your blast shield. So it's a really nice item for that. I do like the Steraks in those situations, specifically against full AD comms, but you can also decide to go for something like a Thorn Mail to have just extra armor value, which is not really a bad thing. Oh, don't get ult range there, okay. Currently, we are not doing the smartest thing in the world. Sieging mid lane is not very smart. It's giving the enemy team more of a chance to do something. I wouldn't recommend sieging mid lane. Wait for them to walk up. Didn't hit anybody because I'm bad. Nice. Built the Ziggs here. Tap him. Tap him, whatever. I had to flash for it. I missed my Q, which would have instantly allowed me to one-shot somebody. That was just really bad. And my team gets to clean that up because I have the rest of their team hostage, basically, so that's really good. I misplayed that really, really hard, but yeah, it's still fine. See if we can get the Zyra here. Finish him off. Get the dagger, instantly walk out of it. Yeah, again, there, looking for the best ult opportunities I can get. Most targets hit is ideally what I want to go for. And we can finish off the game here. So yeah, that's it for Vi. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 38.4k damage, which is by far the most here. Definitely not too bad. True damage at 1100, which is smite damage. Objective damage at 34.6. Trying to get as many dragons as possible. The Rift Herald wasn't really that possible in this game specifically, so kind of sucks. I do try to have a lot of Rift Herald priority if I can, but yeah, it didn't really work out too well here. Healing done at 13k. Damage taken at 26.4. The bigger one is self-mitigate, another 45. Of Vi's Blast Shield gives you a lot of self-mitigated damage, so this is really good. Gold earned at 18.5. And then for the runes here, 77 hits with Hill of Blades, 1700 damage from Sudden Impact. We have some extra damage from Eyeball. Ultimate Hunter is here to counteract the ult nerfs that Vi got quite a while back. Now that significantly upped the ult cooldown, so this is really helpful to have more ults up throughout the game. So that's really good there. You can obviously take Relentless Hunter as well. This would be the secondary option for me. But yeah, Ultimate Hunter is the one I go with. Then Triumph for some HP, and then Bloodline is the one I take because this build doesn't have much sustainability. At least not initially. You're going Eclipse Cleaver, and Bloodline is actually really helpful with that combination to give you that little bit of lifesteal, which with your raw attack damage like is actually quite significant amount of lifesteal, which helps you survive a lot of fights. That's why I take the Bloodline. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.